My topic is 21 February, International Mother Language Day. So I talk about its background history and its significance and the challenge of implementation. And I mostly work here on the challenge of implementation. So thank you, Dr. Zaman. He is the co-author of the paper. And jehetu I work in local mainstream culture, so I have to mention a couple of names. Dr. Iqbal, he is one of my advisors. He helps me a lot. I have some limitation. I can't actually that. So and concentration dite pari na. So amar I need Dr. Zaman, he is also helped me a lot. Even আমি যখন দৌড়াদৌড়ি করেছি মিনিস্টারদের পিছনে পিছনে উনি আমাকে সময় দিয়েছেন, সময় দিয়েছেন। And I would like to know where is Mohammad Aminul? Is she gone?
She left.
She left. You know, why I was struggling to get support to create a mother language monument in the city of Surrey. At that time, I had to get lots of support because mainstream people they don't understand what it is and they don't want to give the value of it. So I had to go lots of places, different organizations, different institutions, ministries, and various places, and get the supporting letter. So at that time, Mohammad, she was here. So I would like to thank her, and she also gave me a letter from the University of British Columbia. So that was one of the supporting letter. So. We dedicate this presentation to late Mr. Rafiq Islam. He's the architect of International Mother Language Day. I would say he is the father of International Mother Language Day. So we would like to pay our deep love and respect on behalf of all mother languages and their speakers to this gentleman. So he passed away in last 2013. So I used to work with him before, and just why he was at that time, he has his organization called Mother Language Lovers of the World Society. He was the founding president, and আমাকে একদিন একটা ইমেল করলেন যে আমিন ভাই আই এম গোয়িং টু বাংলাদেশ বাট ইউ হ্যাভ টু টেক দ্য রেসপন্সিবিলিটি অফ দিস অর্গানাইজেশন আমি বললাম যে রবিন ভাই ইউ আর গোয়িং টু বাংলাদেশ অ্যান্ড নাও পৃথিবীর যে কোনো জায়গায় ইউ ক্যান গো বাট ওয়াই ইউ আর টু গিভ মি রেসপন্সিবিলিটি অ্যান্ড ইউ আর দ্য প্রেসিডেন্ট দেন বলো না ইউ হ্যাভ টু টেক দ্য রেসপন্সিবিলিটি তো এইভাবে 2-3 দিন পর পরে একদিন উনি আমাকে ইমেল পাঠালেন যে Mr. Aminul, please write it down that you will be taking the responsibility of mother language. And eventually I have to write it down before he passes on. You know? So that is nobody knows, but this is I have to email. So I pay all my respect to him and go to the next. So the background history of International Mother Language Day. He is the man who coined International Mother Language Day. And when he came to Canada around mid-1990, 94, 95, so he got the real essence of beautiful British Columbia. When he came here, he saw, oh my God, in Surrey, almost like 172 different mother languages, and their speakers, they are living together like a Salvador with their own identity, So what he thought, we must have a day to celebrate all the mother language speakers together to uphold our own identity. Mother language is our identity, right? So he wrote to, it's a big story, but I'll make a shortcut. He wrote to Director General Kofi Annan of United Nations that to declare 21st of February as International Mother Language Day. But I'll come later why 21st of February. And it was turned down, not accepted. That no, we cannot accept. Because United Nations doesn't take any individual proposal or from any organization's proposals until and unless it is the United Nations member country. So, Mr. Rafiqul Islam is a very thorough gentleman, nice, polite, but he had a very concentric commitment and penetrating vision. So he didn't give up. So what he started to pursue all the member countries. So there's a big story, but eventually Bangladesh came forward and made a draft resolution, and with other 28 countries, including Canada and Pakistan. And eventually on November 17, 1999, United Nations proclaimed 21st of February as International Mother Language Day. So now it is universal. Globally, everybody celebrates. It's like intercultural understanding through language and dialects. So that is the International Mother Language Day. Then it is celebrating globally, and significance of 21st of February. And I have seen in many presentations, it is being told that what is 21st of February. So in shortcut, in 1952, in Bangladesh, within New Pakistan, Bengalis, they wanted to recognize their mother tongue as their state language. Eventually, there was a demonstration and police force fired, people sacrificed their life. Eventually, we established our mother language as state language. And the spirit of 21st of February, that is the inspiration for our independence, the secularism, So we got a nation that's called Bangladesh, So, and this spirit, it has been now globally spread, and it has given a wonderful gift to the world, International Mother Language, to celebrate all of mother languages. We see through mother language lovers of the world society to love, respect, and celebrate all mother languages. So in BC, so this is the birthplace of International Mother Language, because from here it was originated. Mr. Rafiqul Islam thought it was went to the UNESCO and it's proclaimed. So this is the homeland. So we wanted to try. Mr. Rafiqul Islam passed away. That we thought how we can integrate this thing into the mainstream culture. So what we did, say in year 2006, when I went to the city council that we need to create a mother language monument, because in Sari there are 170 different mother languages and their speakers. They live together. So to celebrate the day, we need to create a mother language monument as a permanent reminder. Then they said, okay, well, we need some supporting things. So I had to go to different city council and mayor to explain that, and they proclaimed the day as International Mother Language Day. And we got the highest recommendation, highest recognition from the representative of the Queen, the Lieutenant Governor, Honorable Judy Bushon. She proclaimed 21st February as International Mother Language Day. So all activities, we have created a mother language here, monument here, and we have started Mother Language Festival, during July. So including all mother languages, First Nations, Aboriginal, all Indian immigrant languages. Even there are some linguistic minorities, for example, Braille and Sign languages. So those people also, they participate. How we celebrate jubilation and responses. In year UNESCO proclaimed in 1999. So next year, 2000, in UNESCO they had an inaugural ceremony. At that time, they invited Mr. Rafiqul Islam and Buli Bhabi, his wife, and they attended the event. And here next week, Government of Bangladesh, they awarded our organization, Mother Language Laws of the World Society. This is the only organization outside of Bangladesh. Bangladesh government awarded Ekushe Padak. This is the second highest award of Bangladesh government. And we are trying to and formation of international mother language committees. So first we opened a chapter in Bangladesh, and slowly we are working globally how we can spread organizationally we are working, and monuments to celebrate International Mother Language Day. So lingua aqua, lingua, most of all everybody knows his French speaking. Lingua means language and aqua means water. When human beings are in mother's womb, at the age of 5 months, they can acquire the mother languages. So that's why the name of the mother language monument is Lingua Aqua, and that is in Sari. So I proposed in city of Sari to create that monument in 2006, and eventually I did lots of fundraising programs, but eventually it was built, fully funded by the government, and I had my budget like $200,000, but government gave me $130,000, but it is being done. Then recognition of international mother languages by different municipalities and provinces we have achieved, and we are to plan to make a global secretariat of international mother languages. Indigenous languages. So I am not expert on, but so far I understand there are 89 listed spoken languages in Canada, but out of 89, 85 are currently being spoken, and 4 of them are already died because the mother language speaking people no more, so language has died. But out of 4, 3 is from British Columbia. If we see the global map of indigenous mother languages, there are a couple hot zone. So BC is one of them, and so we need to protect, conserve, and promote languages, because we learned in my childhood that charity begins at home, but virus attack starts at home, because we don't speak Bengali to my children, so it is responsible. We should uphold our languages ourselves, and BC model. So what is that? I have created a model in British Columbia, and it has a 2-part. It took me 10 years to create this model, and it has been praised from the Assistant Director General of UNESCO recently, and this model has been accepted all school districts in Lower Mainland, and they have introduced this International Mother Language Day in their yearly calendar and the school curriculum. And because children are the carrier of mother languages, so in my model, children are the main target, and to facilitate this thing, I took the school as platform. So I went to all school districts, before the school, so I have to go to the trustee boards first, So they recognize them, then they go to the school and implement it. So at the same time, I have a vision that is called Vision 2020. At that time, I have a vision that I would like to cover entire British Columbia, 60 school districts, and when I go to the school district, each school district has like 10 to 12 trustee board members. So I talked to them to pursue that. So many school districts, 650,000 students enrolled in British Columbia. After school, somebody will come up with something, so they want to go to further education. So we need to create a mother language institution here in British Columbia. So when I go to the school, all the trustee board, they support it. So by 2020, hopefully I will be getting support of 600 trustee board members. So that will be easy for the create. Okay, thank you very much.
Good timing. Show the pictures.
There are some pictures. Oh, so just slide through. Okay, go, yeah. Just to get a sense of the proclamation. Go ahead. Yeah. This is the proclamation, that has been given by the Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia. Go ahead. Next, this is the Mother Language Monument that has been unveiled in City of Surrey in 2009. Go ahead. And that is Rafiqul Islam. And yeah, Rafiqul Islam and once. This is Abdul Salam. He was co-author. He also worked with Mr. And those are the artists who built the monument. And next, that is the Shohid Minar in Bangladesh. That is we celebrate the 21st February and put our floral wreath, and that demonstrates the sensation of Bangladesh people. And this is one of the celebration. We make the demo, Shohid Minar, and we did it in City of Surrey, 2012. And this is one of the things, Language Martyrs Day. We should be feel proud that we are in Vancouver. This is the only place in the world, beside Bangladesh, they have recognized and proclaimed a day, Language Martyrs Day, in respect of the people who died in 1952 in Dhaka. So they have proclaimed to honor all of those language martyrs, those people who has given life for their mother language. The city of Vancouver, at that time, Mayor was Sam Sullivan. He was so pleased, and he said, oh, we must recognize those language martyrs. So all the city councillors agreed and proclaimed that day as
Very good.